Yo, I'm back with more of these creepy TikTok videos, scary stories, conspiracy theories, and everything in between. Yo, let's get it.
This isn't what you think it is. This is a restaurant in New York, and on tonight's menu, we have human. Yes, you heard me correctly. Watch this next video if you don't believe me.
How on earth do you grow human meat?
I want to introduce you to our nutrient vat.
Hello, nutrient vat, Greg Wallace, telepresenter, and your job is?
Well, what its job is, it processes thin slices of tissue in a nutrient-rich mix, which you see here, and then cells start to grow. So over a 24-hour period, these will slowly fuse together into one great big, what we call a cake.
So you're telling me that is human flesh?
Exactly.
But why human meat? Why not animal meat?
That's a very good question. We've got centuries of knowledge of human medicine at our side. We know more about humans than we do about animals. So we've mastered engineering human cells to make these structured flavours and sinews that we expect from the flavours of steaks we eat.
That's right, a protein made from human cells that promises to be cheaper and tastier than any of its competitors. I'm Greg Wallace, and I'm off to visit Good Harvest, where a whopping 6 tons of human meat is engineered every day. That is stunning. With the promise of cheap meat for all, it may well be the meaty miracle we need.
That is not a miracle. That is a disaster. And that has got me extremely nervous when it comes to shopping for meat in the future. What about you?
Soviet facilities in Romania, where the Secret Service found strange structures, petrified bodies, and enormous insectoid creatures. Geysers that erupted in the 2000s in New York City that very few people remember. Massive moths that have hidden for years beneath city sewers, growing to unimaginable sizes. Impossible architecture found in Antarctica, from where creatures that should be in eternal slumber have been awakening from their icy lethargy for several decades.
I'm in the UK and we don't usually see large versions of any creatures over here, but this one time I was in the front room and all of a sudden I heard something flapping about in the kitchen. It sounded like a bird, I'm not joking. I went into the kitchen and I was absolutely shocked to see this huge, and I mean huge moth. It was like this big, you know what I mean? It was huge, where usually they're like the biggest they get is like that, but this was like massive. I think it was a hawk moth. I captured it obviously and let it back out, but nah.
Have you seen the TikTok about dreaming, where you're supposed to ask someone the time or date in your dreams? Well, I did it last night and it was terrifying. I literally wrote notes all about it. I need to share it with you, so you don't make the same mistake I did. I was having like a really good dream. It was peaceful, it was fine. I was hanging out with this girl, I have no idea who she was. And I just remembered in my head that TikTok. I said, do you know the date and time? Her whole mood completely changed. Her eyes got big and her smile dropped.
I've been having some crazy dreams at the minute. I hope I don't remember to ask the date and time in my dream. To be honest, in my dream, I don't really have much control over what happens in my dreams. I haven't tried lucid dreaming. I don't think I'm going to try it. I just have a fear of getting trapped there. I think we know exactly who that is. The master of disguise, the man himself, Michael Jackson. Question is how valid is that clip? Is that not just something from his Ghost movie? Someone let me know if you know anything more about that clip in the comments.
I'm Celine Dion.
Our children, they are not really our children, as we are all just links in a never-ending chain that is life. For us, they are everything. But in reality, we are only a fraction of their universe. We miss the past. They dream of tomorrow. We may thrust them forward into the future, but the course will always be theirs to choose. I can't believe they called security. I mean, oh, come on, I'm Celine Dion. I'm not spending the night in jail. Holy shit.
Celine Dion.
Yeah, girl, and I'm Beyonce.
I'm calling.
What was she blowing over all them kids? Did you see the kid with a New World Order or New Order on the clothes? I find it crazy how she was overly expressing the fact that she's Celine Dion. She won't be spending the night in jail, and hospitals, new life's been brought into the world. It should be positive. But I feel like you can't take your eyes off your new baby in a hospital just because you just don't know what is going down. Yo, what I want to know is whether that person's alive or unalive, because there weren't a lot of movement going on in the eye. What was that in the eye? I mean, it looked like some crazy worm doing its thing. I am baffled with that clip.
Did you see a neurologist to find out if I'm crazy?
Mm-hmm. And they wanted to medicate me every day. You realize, like, they could have just switched the medication and I wouldn't be here. And on the news, they would have said it was because of a mental issue.
There was a radio personality once upon a time. Her name was Wendy Williams. And she was practically burned at the stake.
Wow.
For talking about such.
This industry is a monster.
At a time like this, if I was on medication right now, then one pill could have been swapped out. And it would be Michael Jackson and Prince all over again.
They're trying to kill me. The whole time, they're trying to convince me I'm insane. They're trying to get me to take psychotic medication. Yeah, like I'm sitting around, I was stressed out, but the people that would tell me I was insane, I believe that they knew what was going on.
Anybody could look at her and tell this is not just alcohol. There's something more going on.
Wendy Williams is in trouble, and if she doesn't get the necessary help now, the elites will definitely succeed in getting rid of her. Hollywood is a place where fame and fortune often go hand in hand, but it's also a place where bizarre illnesses strike some of the most well-known personalities. The weird part is that most of the victims are some of the strongest beings you will ever come across on the face of Earth. If that's the case, then why do they suddenly get sick with illnesses that no one seems to know about? The answer is known only to the elites, who seem to be in control of who lives and who dies. Wendy Williams is one of the most fearless TV presenters who tackled some difficult issues. She didn't care who she was facing. When it came to doing her job, no one stood in between.
I know I pissed a lot of people off, including you.
Mm-hmm.
But this is a full circle moment, everybody.
Yes.
Get into adult conversation.
Yeah.
Full circle.
Yeah.
But just like the elites tried to silence Dave Chappelle, Kanye West, and many others, this seems to be what is happening to the iconic TV presenter. I mean, how can someone change from this to this in a blink of an eye? What's really happening to Wendy Williams? Right about now, she's complaining about a lot of things. People have stolen all her money. She's bankrupt. And now people are calling her crazy. But this isn't a new situation in Hollywood. Kanye West explained this very well when it happened to him. Listen to this.
I'm saying is, look, they tried to medicate me. I was exhausted. They wrongly diagnosed me. And they when I asked them, how much lithium did you want to put me on exactly? It took them 4 days to answer because they were embarrassed about the amount, right? And I refused to take this, right? You understand that if I had taken the medication, I would not be here, and it would have been, he was deeply troubled. We miss him. We love his music, though.
Well, they would have Britney Spears too. I mean,
They would have Michael Jackson.
Or worse.
Fortunately, Kanye West outsmarted them, but I know their plan was to continue putting him on the wrong medication, then drain him financially so that he couldn't afford proper medication and eventually die. When this plan failed, they labeled him crazy so that people should stop paying attention.
All that, I believe, is the truth. I mean, Kanye does come out with the most wildest things at times, but you do get the sense that he's being silenced, and saying that he's crazy would make people think, what's the point in listening to Ye? He's crazy. And then the madness can continue behind closed doors. Yo, open your mind up, people. See the world for what it really is.
Okay, you can do this. Just ignore the statues. They're not demons. It's fine. You got this. You got this. Oh, God. Oh, God. You're not gonna come alive, right? Right? You're all just standing and chilling, right? Right? It's fine. This is fine. Just a few demons, it's fine.
Why the demons?
Oh, cool, they reflect in that. That's cool, that's cool. This is fine. I'm fine. It's fine.
Yo. Nah, fam. The guy in the restaurant getting pulled back to the back room. Yo, he's probably going to the back rooms. Come on, man. Yo, fam, where you going with that one? You faded from the Queen to a son. Obviously, they're going to look alike, but then faded from King Charles to the reptile. I mean, that's what everybody says they are. Who knows? One thing I do know is they're all going somewhere we ain't.
You ever been down the Paramount rabbit hole? Yeah, watch these 22 stars go and hover over the waters and then congregate over the Paramount. Para means what? Means breath. Breath means what? Well, breath means spirit, and it hovered over the waters in Genesis. So we have, count them, 22 stars, Paramount, paranormal mountain. What could be the paranormal mountain? Well, I'll tell you what, it's Mount Hermon. What's crazy is, in the book of Enoch, 200 angels fell on Mount Hermon and congregated, and there was 22 leaders that were named. Enoch chapter 6, and you can pause and read, but 200 angels, 22 of those were named, and these are all the angels that fell down and congregated at Mount Hermon to talk about how they were going to basically take over the world with unrighteousness. I'm not going to leave you guys hanging. I'll give you the opportunity to pause and read all of this, because in Enoch chapter 6 through 10, there's some interesting things that I personally feel like speak to what's going on right now. And when it comes to stars, Revelation 9 talks about a star fell from heaven and he was given the key to the bottomless pit. And Revelation 9:11 talks about Apollyon. Mount Hermon means the mountain of the chief. What chief? Could it be that chief star that looked like lightning falling from heaven? Hey, Yeshua saw it. It's so funny that stars, falling stars, are referred to as angels and angels referred to as stars. And you got this Paramount with 22 of these named stars, and the name Hermon meaning devoted to destruction. And in German it means soldier. So this is the mountain of the chief where 22 soldiers met to talk about destruction. And it's so weird that celebrities are called stars. And there's the Hollywood Walk of Fame with all of these stars that are named. I'm wondering if these fallen angels have inhabited bodies and taken over to bring more destruction to the earth. Because it seems that Hollywood and the music industry, they all promote unrighteousness and ungodliness, and it's like they're trying to spread it across the world. And if this Paramount is paying homage to this situation that happened in the book of Enoch, well, then that would have to mean that they know exactly what they are doing, and they're doing it on purpose. This is just the tip of the iceberg, because every 22 of these leader angels that are named, their names have meanings. They lead the 200 fallen angels that bring unrighteousness to the world. All the evil, the freaking magic, and all this crazy stuff that's going on. Superb owl, rituals, and all this creepy Masonic ritual. Oh, did you know that Mount Hermon is actually on the 33-degree north longitude? 33. Oh, and 1/3 of the angels fell with Lucifer, and 1/3 out of 100% just so happens to be 33.33%. This is just to get you started. Start going down this rabbit hole. Find out for yourself. Look, they know what they're doing. They're paying homage to these fallen angels because, hey, they might just be the fallen angels. So next time you see a falling star, don't wish upon it.
My guy is definitely doing his homework. But yeah, it's evident to see how the film industry are constantly pushing out a certain narrative. And with all these horror films and films like Leave the World Behind and all this crazy conspiracy type stuff, they know what they're doing. And we just soak it up and we become ultra fans of these stars and become ultra fans of these films, and just gives it more energy. So something's coming. Wow. Yo.
Oh my god.
I don't even know what they are. Put it this way, they look huge. If that was me on that boat, I don't know what I would do. On the next clip, the thing under the water did not look like the thing in the first clip. So like, yo, what was that?
So this real-life found footage is a bit more distressing, so viewer discretion is advised. A young couple sets up a camera on the side of the beach and start to splash and frolic and have a lot of fun. What happens to them is not entirely known, but it's suspected that the lake that they're playing in was a lot deeper than they had originally thought. Unfortunately, the pair would go under the water and unfortunately would not surface again. This footage and this camera would be discovered a couple hours later. Here it is.
Just a little splash going on. Wow. The guy saying it was deeper than they thought it was. I mean, whenever he came back up above the water, it did look like he was kind of standing to be able to come that far out of the water. I'm gonna call cap on that.
It is February 28th, 29th, 28th, 29th. I have got me a better quality camera to catch this thing in the sky. And holy moly, I am scared. I'm scared, but I'm not gonna trip because I've been catching this thing for a while now. It's very ominous. There he is. There he is.
Whoa.
There he is.
Whoa.
There he is. It's a huge face looking right down on us. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit brighter. There he is.
That's insane.
There's the moon. Oh, I lost it. There it is. Let's see if I can get a better picture. And on the moon like it's supposed to. Is my hand in front of the thing or something?
Come on, bro.
All right, here we go. Here we go. There it is.
That is freak.
Yep, there it is. There it is.
Jesus.
The camera makes it so clear.
There it is.
Let me know if that clip has been debunked, because I'm gonna call CGI on that. But yo, I mean, that looked freaky. Once I realized what was going on, I realized I was looking at the moon, and then when the face appeared next to the moon, I was like, whoa, that one was wild. That's gonna be the end of another video. I appreciate you for watching. Make sure you smash the like button for me, help get the video deep into the algorithms. Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. And if you like this video, why not check out my last video right here? Or if you want to binge all of my previous videos, I've got a playlist right here. Click it now. Peace.